When traveling between Chicago, Illinois and St. Louis, Missouri, you'll run across the twin cities of Bloomington and Normal, home of many well-known, large organizations, some that have been around for 100 years. And a small business, the Copy Shop, that's been around for more than 50 years.
Well, my name is William Bill Edwards. Had the copy shop for 58 years. Started working here in 1964. You know, I grew up and worked on a farm when I was young, and I think it taught me how to work, hard work. My dad was always a hard worker. Well, I probably never had an idea that I was going to be an entrepreneur when I started down this path. But you have to have a love for what you do. People need to take a little more time thinking about the financing of a business. Our accountant one time came to me and says, "I don't know how you're living on what you're taking out of the business." And I said, "Well, you only take out what you got. You just have to learn to live on it." I think a very good thing to have if you're going to go into business is some background in accounting. I have 2 years of college accounting. It's the only college I have. You need to understand how to read a profit and loss statement. But you got to look at that statement when you get it at the end of the month and understand why it's where it's at. So you got to know cost, you got to know where the money's going, you got to know how much you got coming in. But you have to kind of plan for that. In other words, you try to make everything stretch. You try to not overspend, understand where you're at. I see a lot of people who they think somebody else makes it big in it, so I'm going to try that. You have to have a desire to work. You're going to work hard, 50 hours a week. That's just minimum. And you just have to sign up for that. Because when you go home at night, it doesn't shut the door and you go home and feel free. It stays with you. And you'll spend a lot of 3 o'clock in the morning working out problems. I think the reward is a customer that comes in, loves what you did for them, and they tell their neighbors, and it just, we get it in here a lot. Well, I had that lady today come in and said, "I'm sure glad you're here." And I said, "Well, I'm trying to retire, but I'm glad I'm here too." So.